hola, shalom, namaste, mahava, sabano. Why am I saying hello in all these different languages? Well, friends, this past Sunday, Pastor Diana talked about the Tower of Babel. But before we start our small group session, I wanted to play a game. Now, I can't really see any of you guys, but I hope that you play honestly and follow the rules. Alright? Now everyone, let's stand on up. Come on, get up. It's been a while since we played this game, but it's called Pick a Side. A question's gonna pop up and then 2 answers. You're gonna stand on the side of your answer. Let's start off easy. First question is, what item do people like the most at Chick-fil-A? Is it the chicken nuggets or the waffle fries? I think it's the chicken nuggets. Stand on your answer. Oh my goodness, it was the waffle fries. Oh man, next time, right? Second question, what do people spend more money on? Pizza or ice cream? Stand on your side of the answer. I think it's ice cream. Ice cream is my favorite. And the answer is pizza. Dang it, I got it wrong again, but I hope you got it right. The third question is, what planet is closest to the sun? Is it Venus or is it Mars? This one's an easy one. I'm sure you'll get it right. I'm gonna stand here. And it's right, it's Venus. Haha, I finally got it. Now the questions are gonna get a little harder and they're gonna pick your brains a little bit, but I hope you answer them all correctly. How about telling everyone how good your grades are and showing how smart you are? Is that showing off or is that glorifying God? That's showing off. But what about using your brains to help a friend with their math homework? Is that showing off or is that glorifying God? It's glorifying God. How about doing your very best so that your team can win a game? Is that showing off or is that glorifying God? It's glorifying God. Alright, how about being a leader so you can tell everyone what to do? Is that showing off or is that glorifying God? This was a hard one, but it's showing off. How about being a leader and encouraging everyone around you to do their best? Is that showing off or is that glorifying God? It's glorifying God. Oof, I really had to think during those last couple questions, but good job everyone. Thank you for playing this game with me. Now, everyone, let's sit back down. Showing off or glorifying God? This was such a huge issue for the people on earth back on the day. Now, let's go back a couple sermons and refresh our memories. Remember, God wasn't happy with the people on earth, and so he told Noah to build a boat. It rained and rained and rained, and the earth flooded. Afterwards, however, Noah and his family left the boat, and God blessed them. God said, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the earth." God wanted Noah and his family to repopulate the earth, but that wasn't what was happening now. Let's open our Bibles to Sunday Sermon's passage, Genesis chapter 11, verses 8 to 9. Again, it is Genesis chapter 11, verses 8 to 9. So the Lord scattered them from there over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. From there the Lord scattered them over the face of the whole earth. Man at the time didn't want to move all over the world. They were comfortable where they were. They built homes, raised families, grew crops. They wanted to build a tower that was so tall to show off how amazing they were and to show God that they were too great to move somewhere else. They worked really, really hard and they relied on one another to build this tower. Now, there's nothing wrong with trusting one another and working hard, but they used their own abilities and their own power to build this tower. Is this showing off or is this glorifying God? It's showing off. They were being prideful. Remember, friends, our abilities come from God. God was the one who made us, and therefore our abilities are something that he gave us. These abilities are not our own, but they're God's, and they're meant to be used to glorify God and his kingdom. God saw what was happening, and he knew that their desires to be independent will only lead to sin and destruction. So before anything bad could really happen, In his wisdom, he confused the language of the people so they could no longer communicate and work together to build this tower. If we all stayed in that one spot, we would never have had all these beautiful languages, these countries, and these different cultures. Even though we all speak different languages and act differently, we can all still worship the same God in so many amazing and unique ways. No matter how much we try to boast ourselves up, we will never have the same ability or command as God, because He is our almighty creator and we are just His precious creation. God knew that no matter how much we try to reach up to heaven, we will never be able to get there ourselves. The only way we can get to heaven is by believing in Jesus. People will never be able to reach up to heaven, but heaven will come down to us instead. God always has a plan because He can see everything. We only see with our human eyes and think with our human brains, and that is like looking through a little peephole. You can only see so much, but God can see everything. Things may happen in our lives and we may not know why they do. But God sees the whole picture and will always do things to make sure that we don't lead ourselves to destruction and sin. We must trust God always in the things that He is doing. This was all part of God's rescue plan. We are created, we are sinful, but we are saved and we are going to heaven. I hope we remember to trust in God's plan and to humble ourselves and be grateful towards God. Don't trust in your own abilities, but rather trust in God to see us through the very end. Now, let us put our hands together and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I pray that we remember your goodness when we cannot see our future. I pray that we trust in your rescue plan and remember that no matter what we do, we are not doing it alone. We have you, Lord, the mighty Creator, on our side. I pray that we stay by your side always. Amen. It's activity time. We're going to make our very own Tower of Babel. Now, what you're going to need is a plain white piece of paper, marker, some crayons, and a pair of scissors. Alright? You're going to start by folding your paper in half. You're going to take your marker and you're going to draw a straight line across to make the ground. And then you're going to make thin, long boxes, but they get shorter and shorter as you go up. I made 10 boxes, but you can make however many boxes you want. Oops, I forgot to write the title, the Tower of Babel. And then you're just going to take this time to decorate. I drew some clouds, some birds. You can draw lines as like bricks. Or you can draw some like flowers on the ground or some grass, whatever you like. And then you're going to color everything in. I'm just going to continue coloring the grass, but I wanted to talk about the sky a little bit. I wish I didn't draw it all blue because today I went for a walk and I saw so many different colors in the sky. I saw purple, some pinks, yellow, red, blues. It was honestly so beautiful. Please color the sky whatever color you want. You're going to fold the paper again in half and you're going to take your scissors and cut on the lines, not all the way to the end, but just maybe an inch away from the end of the line. You're going to cut every single line except the very, very top line. And once you finish cutting all your lines, you're going to fold every other line just like this. Now, this part is a little tricky. You're going to open it back up, and then those lines and those folds that we made, you're going to refold them so they stick up a little better. So you're going to go every other, because every other line of bricks is going to pop out, and the ones that aren't folded are going to stay behind. And ta-da! You are finished. You made your very own Tower of Babel. I had an awesome time creating this tower with you, friends. Now, as you're making your own towers, I hope that it reminds you not to build your own towers, but rather build a foundation of faith in God. Now, I want to highlight these awesome friends who made these awesome creations. Me and the other teachers really enjoy making these videos and these crafts for you, and we hope that you're having a lot of fun with us as well. Now, send us your photos of your awesome creations and we'll feature them in next week's video. You can send these photos in the Kidspace Kakao chat or in the email in the description box below. Until then, we'll see you next time.